Okay, if you've never been here to this vlog, welcome. I want to personally thank you for joining us and coming checking things out. This is where we kind of merge cars, cool cars in Southern California car culture, and celebrities, and just the amazing things that happens on a daily basis. So many cool things. So I want to welcome you personally and get started right away. So let's go do something fun. I'm starting out the day taking the dogs for a little walk up at Pepperdine. They love running around up there. And then after that, I'm headed out to Burbank. I'm going to Autobooks for a book signing with Gene Winfield, incredible builder. I'm gonna meet Ken Vella out there. And then we're gonna have lunch at Bob's Big Boy, because that's just kind of what we do. This is day 3 in the Fiat 500 Cabrio. So far, so good. Pretty awesome. Not to mention that the last couple of days I was driving with the hood unlatched. Not really sure how that happened, but it didn't fly up, so that was a good sign. You know, nothing happened. Gene Winfield is a car customizer and builder for the last 60 years or more. I mean, the guy's been done amazing things. If you Google him, you'll see him all over the place. I had the pleasure of working with Gene on an episode of Monster Garage, where we built a 1949 ranch wagon. I will post something right there in the upper corner so you guys can see a little bit of what we did for that episode. It was called the Insane 54. We had Daryl Starbird on that project also. It was a very cool project. Got a chance to work with him. I've known Gene for many years. Even went out to his place and did an episode showing all the cool stuff that he does. Sorry, trying to find a parking space. But today you guys will get a chance to see him in all his glory. He's got a brand new book. We're excited to see what it is. We're going to pick up a copy, and you guys get to go along for the ride. Text from Kathy this morning. She got into New York, or actually New Jersey is where she's staying with her sister Susie.
I think I'm recording. Hey, I'm taking a walk in New Jersey all by myself. I do not know where I am, but it's kind of pretty. Oh, now I don't even know what direction I'm going.
If you've been to New York, you know it can get seriously cold. And this morning it was about 16 degrees. So here in Malibu, morning time, it's about 65. I'm wearing a jacket though. Okay, I'm headed out to Burbank, going out to the book signing to meet up with Gene Winfield and to see Ken, who's coming in from Huntington Beach. Ken's here. Hey. We're at Autobooks in Burbank. We're going to go in and see Gene Winfield. They got some amazing books in here. Have you ever been here before?
Never.
So awesome. good buddy Gene Winfield, you've been around for a couple of years.
Yes.
How long have you been building cars?
I've been 70 years. 70 years.
It's not possible. You look like you're 60. How are you fine?
Somehow I'm 88 years old. Fireball.
70 years. Well, he's got a new book out, which I just grabbed, called Gene Winfield's TV and Movie Cars. Amazing book. It's so chock full of stuff. It blows my mind. We're here at Autobooks today to have Gene sign it. Will you sign this one?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
There we go. And we're already in 2016. Is that cool? Enjoy this.
This guy built the space shuttle Galileo for the Star Trek TV series. I remember interviewing you about that years ago.
Yes.
And we went out to his shop, which is out in the middle of the desert, just like a shop out in the middle of the Sahara.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why do you love Beijing so much out there?
Well, I needed space, you know.
There's plenty of
And
that.
the property went up so high around the LA area. When I sold my little place in Canoga Park, I couldn't find anything I could afford, so I finally found that by accident. Went out there and bought 5 acres, and I love it. How I got into Hollywood, I put my reactor car in an open trailer, and I drove from Modesto to Hollywood. Didn't know anybody, so I found a Fox studio. Went there and I went up to the gate and I conned myself a little bit. I said, I heard the transportation department wanted to see this car. They said, oh yeah, go right down here and turn left. And then that person put me in touch with all the other studios. So for 2 or 3 days I went to every studio with that car, and that's how I got my foot in the door. And then now we have it on pages in this book.
That is the best story ever.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gene.
Okay.
That's the car that Jay brought. It works.
Look at that brass.
It's a little old though.
Yeah.
Look how gorgeous that is. All right, so Jay brought in this classic Packard, phenomenal specimen,
Packard.
an amazing car.
Yeah, but you're pulling it up. That's the way they did them. They did make the box a different color, red. Water pump was red. What do you need that for? Huh? What do you need these for? You'll see the trimming oil. Okay. Those are your lubricators.
DJ. All right, so we went to Autobooks to see Gene, but Gene is such a magnet. He's so awesome that Jay shows up.
Jay?
Some guy named Jay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did have a cool car though.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
spectacular. Okay, we had a good time, so now we're heading off to Bob's Big Boy because we're hungry.
Starman.
And this is the only place worth eating out here. Just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go. amazing time we had out in the valley at Autobooks. We got to hang out with Gene Winfield, who is an incredible builder. The guy inspires so many. We've done, some projects in the past together that were really spectacular, and I'm humbled every single time I hang around him because he's got so many fantastic stories. And by the way, if you are in the Burbank area, you should go to Autobooks and pick up a copy of his book. They got lots of other different kinds of things, and it's one of the last remaining solely car bookstores, even though it's called Autobooks Aerobooks. The website is autobooksaerobooks.com, and they just got lots of really cool stuff, so you should check them out. Design-wise today, there was a few things in the news, but it's the holiday weekend. It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday on Monday, and not a lot of news today, but what I did want to focus on is I had a friend contact me named George Soto, and he went to Art Center at the same time that I did. We graduated together, but he was working with a designer who was absolutely an amazing designer. And his name is Joe McCarthy. This guy really has some amazing work. Take a look at this stuff. Very unusual, really wickedly strange proportions, a lot of sci-fi mixed with classic, mixed with just high concept weirdness. I love Joe's stuff because there doesn't seem to be any limitation. He just kind of shoots it out there. He's got a great vision, a unique way of looking at things, and I've always liked his work, and I was surprised to hear that George was a friend of his. So I was really grateful when he contacted me and said that I should feature Joe's art because it's just truly unique. It's really different kind of stuff. The difference between being a good designer and being a great designer is your ability to connect with that part of you that so many people have not had a chance to connect with. It's the part that it's internal, that you sense when things are quiet, and when you can either meditate or sit down quietly in a way that allows the fluidity of those ideas to come to you. And a great designer is someone who has the ability to listen and to see visions in their mind and to not lose those visions and get those visions down on paper so that they can manifest those ideas into reality. That's it for Blog 219. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe or hit us up on some of the other social areas, but I really appreciate you guys watching. We'll talk to you soon.